I apologize for reading, but it shouldn't be a problem. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mark. This is Life's Too Hard. We all feel like that sometimes. That's why I wrote these books. Spiriting Around, a modern guide to finding yourself, which is really about how to be an adult. CLAQ, CLAQ, Creating Love and Asking Questions, because life is a question machine, which is about how to work with God. And Self-Respect, the solution to unsolvable problems, which is about how to keep a fair balance between yourself and creation. I'm going to read to you from them, starting with Spiriting Around. Don't worry you'll miss something. It's easy to jump around. And you may disagree, but that's okay. I don't mean to challenge you. I'm only asking you to think for yourself. Here we go. Next section we start is a job. There's always something to be traded. With a job, you're paid for your time, effort, and expertise. You're paid for your ability to do something that solves someone's problem. And the importance of solving that problem determines what the solution's worth. How much you're paid is determined by the difficulty of the problem, the competition for the job, and more than anything else, the increased value to someone for having their problem solved. When you give good value for the money you're paid, when the situation's difficult or when there's no one else to do the job, your work will be well rewarded. Personally, you have a lot to offer. What you get in return is up to you. And it's up to you to communicate clearly what you expect as payment. The process of balancing these values is the meaning of negotiation. Next section, getting paid. Depending on the job, employees are paid differently. A salaried employee is paid a fixed rate over a given period of time, regardless of the hours they work or the work they do. Other employees receive an hourly wage for their work. Then your income depends on the number of hours you work per pay period, usually with your money paid weekly. By modern standards, it means you're usually paid for working 40 hours per week. But under certain circumstances, it can be figured differently. An hourly wage creates the opportunity for you to make extra money working overtime. Often the hours you work beyond the base 40-hour work week are paid at a premium rate where you receive time and a half or 1.5 times your normal hourly rate for the extra hours you work. And some service jobs have an opportunity for you to make tips paid directly to you by customers for the personal service you give them. That's in addition to your wages, though in some occupations the wages are lower in expectation of the tips. More is expected of a salaried employee. And as a salaried worker, it's common to work long hours without the satisfaction of extra pay to justify your efforts. However, the job usually comes with more responsibility, independence, and a bigger base paycheck. The freedoms offered because you're expected to get the job done without supervision. Your emotional bonus is the satisfaction that comes with doing things your own way without someone looking over your shoulder. It's the self-respect that comes with self-reliance. Salaried workers can be more demanding, but even without the additional pay, it can reward you with a sense of accomplishment. And salaried work has opportunities for performance bonuses, raises, and promotions with more responsibility and more pay. And the increased responsibility has the promise of more prestige and the added perks or extras given to dependable workers. A perk can be a company car, more vacation time, or the freedom to come and go as you please as long as your work's done. Perks make life easier. They're rewards for your accomplishments, and they're negotiable. An hourly wage, on the other hand, is an exchange of your time for your employer's money. So your responsibilities and choices are limited. Then it's your job to complete assigned tasks, and your employer's responsibility is to pay you for the time you've worked. As a wage earner, your responsibilities are finished when you punch out your time card at the end of the day. So there's less pressure on you to accomplish the company's overall goals. You're paid to complete tasks someone else decides lead to those goals. As a wage earner, you should be reliable. You should be at your workplace on time so your employer knows they can depend on you and plan accordingly. Your work should be done safely, both for you and your coworkers. And you should be alert to safety issues and speak up when you think a situation is unsafe. You should do your work efficiently and know what's needed to do your job properly without wasting time, effort, and materials. And it's vital to do your job well, so whatever the task, the result is dependable quality. So know what's expected of you and what doing a good job means to your employer. And get along with your coworkers, because every product or service is a combined effort with everyone working to contribute to the result. When you're paid by the hour, great plans and strategies aren't expected of you. Reliability is. Reliability means being at work when your fellow workers expect your help. Reliability is your employer knowing they can count on you to do your job right. It means giving what's expected of you in return for what you're being paid to do. With a smart employer, your pay should increase with your value as a dependable worker. But your commercial value has nothing to do with your value as a person. You'll always be priceless in God's plan. Your value in business, though, equals the contribution you make to someone who needs your help. Your value to an employer is determined by your job knowledge, work skills, and your ability to apply your knowledge and skills to solving work-related problems. That's a good place to stop. That's it for now. Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you found it worthwhile. I hope you were intrigued and inspired. I enjoy sharing what I spent my whole life learning. Now I pass it along to you so you can make your life easier. I appreciate your comments and suggestions. Remember to subscribe. Hope to see you all next time. All the best.